Hey, what's going on, guys? Ghost619 here, bringing you guys another episode of Q&A Mondays. If you guys didn't know, Q&A Monday is a weekly series here on my channel where I answer your guys' questions that you guys leave down below in the comments section. So if you guys want to be featured on next week's Q&A, go ahead and leave down your question. Leave down a randy or random question, guys. Go and ask me anything, and I'll give you guys a random answer for next week's Q&A. So let's get along with the gameplay here. What is the gameplay in the background? It is just some gameplay using the dual wield LMGs, which is the XMGs. It's pretty cool here. I was actually lagging a bit in this gameplay. You'll see I was constantly checking my connection because I was lagging pretty bad, but I think I did pretty decent with these XMGs. But hopefully you guys do enjoy it. It's pretty different gameplay here on my channel, and it's not a DNA bomb, but I'm pretty sure I would never get DNA with these. But that's the gameplay there, and let's get along with the first question. So the first question coming from Game Attack, and he says, would you rather get Astro A40s or a nice commentary mic such as a Blue Yeti? So if you guys don't know, a Blue Yeti, a lot of YouTubers do have that. A Blue Yeti is a very great microphone if you guys want to, go ahead and start off a channel and commentate. Astro A40s, you guys know what that is, just an expensive headset and really good for, hearing the game. So what I recommend to you, Game Attack, you get the Blue Yeti because I think, like, for one, the Blue Yeti is inexpensive. Like, the Astros are actually more expensive than the Blue Yeti, I'm pretty sure. I think the Astros are probably like over $200, and the Blue Yeti here, I'm looking on Amazon right now, it says $118, $100, so I would recommend you get the Blue Yeti because it's a really clear microphone, and I think it's just all, it's better for commentaries as well. Like, you would not want to, if you're just starting off on YouTube, you just go ahead and use a headset, but if you want to, like, be serious with your channel, you use a Blue Yeti. But that's my answer to you, Game Attack. So next question coming from Sam, and he says, does turtles equal bay? And yeah, turtles do equal bay. Turtles are swagged out. Next question comes from Hayden, and he says, how come you enjoyed playing Ghosts when most people completely hated it? What made it fun for you? So I think what made it fun for me probably was dropping the chem strikes all the time with my friends, and just having, like, it's fun playing Ghosts with your friends because, like, sometimes when you're in a party chat with your friends and they rage, like, it's so funny when they rage, and it's funny, like, they laugh at me when I rage too. So playing with friends made Ghosts really fun, and dropping chem strikes made it really fun, and that's pretty much how I had a fun time in Ghosts. Next question comes from Longshot Bomber, and he says, how is reality real if your eyes aren't real? That is a trippy question, bro. How is reality real if your eyes aren't real? How would reality be even real? I don't honestly get this question. I'm gonna skip. If you guys could go ahead and answer that. How is reality real if your eyes aren't real? I can't honestly answer that. Next question comes from Noah, and he says, if you could have a capture card, would you? And what do you use for your commentaries? So if I had a capture card, I would be recording probably some zombies, maybe, if you guys would like that. Maybe in the background, maybe like top 5s, or like, I would record zombies maybe for longer gameplays, like Q&As. That's what I record zombies for. And I use the inbuilt microphone that the iPad mini has for my commentaries. Next question comes from Mr. O Boats, and he says, would you rather be brainless with friends or smarter than Albert Einstein with no friends for the rest of your life? Dude, you can't live life without friends. So I think I'd rather be brainless with friends because, if you're brainless with friends, your friends will think that you're very funny and you'll be like all over the place. So I think that I'll be brainless with friends than smarter than Albert Einstein with no friends. Next question comes from Nixus Rampage, and he says, what is your favorite game besides Call of Duty and why? So I'm pretty sure this is for everybody. This is like pretty much everybody's secondary game, which I'm guessing Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 is like my favorite game besides Call of Duty because it's fun. It's fun just to free roam in any free roam game like Watch Dogs. It's fun to free roam everywhere. Like, isn't it fun, guys? Like free roaming in a big city. I think that's like the funnest thing to do in any game. It's just so fun doing it because you can do whatever you want. It's just I love free roam games, and that's why I love GTA 5. Next question comes from, sorry for pronouncing your name wrong, Armain, and he says, will you ever post last gen games? So the problem with that, I do not have a capture card. If you're wondering how I'm recording this gameplay, I use the inbuilt capture card that the PlayStation 4 has. Next question comes from Monster Bros, and he says, would you rather stay in school for a week and do nothing but learn, or would you get butt raped by an elephant? Dude, I would never want to get butt raped by an elephant. I would rather just stay in school for a whole week and do nothing but learn, because learning's great. Learning's great. Next question comes from Potato Gamer 21. He says 3,192 subscribers as I'm currently watching this video at 5:58 Central Time Zone on Tuesday, December 9th. What do you think you have in 1 year? Honestly, no joke, I think you have around 10,000 subscribers, man. Keep up the great work and happy early Christmas. Thank you so much, dude. Merry early Christmas to you. Have a great Christmas yourself. And, well, I think it's impossible for me to hit 10,000 subscribers because actually my 1 year anniversary is actually next month, so it's kind of impossible for me to hit 10,000 subscribers. Like, I can't control that. It just depends on people who find my channel. But I think I'm doing pretty well with my channel, and thank you for those kind words. And next question comes from Arthur, and he says, are you personally a trick shotter or a quickscoper? So I think I'm personally just a quickscoper. I don't even trick shot at all. Like, I don't even know how to like hit a trick shot. I just hit only one in a private match, and it was just set up. Like, we just took turns for each other. But I think I just consider myself a quickscoper if I do quickscope. But I'm not good at all at doing that though. Next question comes from Gifted Sloth, and he says, do you reckon you can get a DNA bomb with a really underused gun like the SAC 3s or something that's not fully automatic? So I think that I can get a DNA bomb with the SAC 3. I've gone on a 15 with them, but the problem was on that match I died because I was lagging. And if I would never lag in that game, I would have gotten that DNA bomb for sure. No lie. Alright, next question comes from Kevin, and he says, do you want anything specific for Christmas, and if so, what? And what state do you live in? So, I live in California, and for Christmas, I would probably just want a new computer and Photoshop. And, I mean, I already have Photoshop, I mean, a new computer, and that's pretty much all I'd want, because it would just be nice to have a computer because I share a laptop with my brother, and I just don't want to share no more. I just want to have my own separate thing, but I would want a laptop for Christmas. Next question comes from Andre, and he says, what do you think you would be like if you got high? So I don't even know. I've never done that before in my life. I honestly don't even know. I don't know at all. Next question comes from Mega Mini, and he says, do you prefer to get games on disc or digital? I prefer games to be digital. I really do. I don't know why, just the feel of it. Like, whenever I put stuff on my PS4, I just always feel it's in a break. I really feel that. I don't like that. I don't like having to worry when I play my game. But I feel like digital is better, even though it takes a long time to download. So if you guys want to hear this, like, guess what? My Advanced Warfare literally took 1 day to download. That's the downside of the digital games. They take a long time to download if you have a sucking internet speed. They really do. Next question comes from Lino, the game boss, and he says, when you reach 1 million subscribers, which you will you still remember the subscribers from 5,000 subscribers? And great work with your channel. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, and Happy New Year to you, game boss. I'm not even sure if I'll ever hit 1 million. I doubt I ever will, to be honest. And I haven't even hit 5,000 subscribers yet, but I have hit 3,000. And if I ever do hit 1 million, if that crazy thing does happen to me, I would remember all of you guys. I would remember Mr. Bolts, Mr. Xavier, Mr. Mark Armstrong, Mr. John McNay. And there's a bunch of you guys. I would remember a lot of you guys. I seriously would. And my friends that I put with on PSN, I would remember a bunch of you guys, and I would still reply to you guys. I promise I would. Next question comes from Carson, and he says, What are control freaks?" So control freaks are just little add-ons. There are many analog sticks, and you put them on your analog stick, and it just makes your like. It's hard to explain, but like it's like a mini analog stick. You put it on top of your analog stick, and that makes your analog stick higher, and that makes you have better aim. So if you can go ahead and look that up on YouTube if you want. The next question comes from Sabby Stevens, and he says, "What control freaks do you have? Because I'm thinking of getting some for Christmas." So I would recommend you get the Phantom control freaks. That's the ones I have. I've had them for almost a year now, and for my opinion, my thoughts, having control freaks for a year, maybe get the Phantoms, dude. Next question comes from Harry, and he says, "What do you do to make your thumbnails? And are you trying to get an Elgato or a new PC for Christmas?" So I have Photoshop, and I make my thumbnails in Photoshop from scratch, and I think they're pretty decent. I'm doing pretty well with them. I'm improving them over time, and I'd rather have a new PC for Christmas because with an Elgato, I already have a capture device, which is the PS4, and I'm not sure if any of you guys want to see last gen gameplay for like the Black Ops 2. I'm not sure if you guys would like to see that, but maybe I can get that if you guys want me to. Maybe, but I'd rather have a new PC for Christmas. Next and final question comes from Trent, and he says, "Have you ever met Nero Cinema in person? And or have you ever talked to him? And what is your favorite band, artist, rapper, or whatever you like to listen to?" So I have never talked to him in person at all. People think that because he features me a lot of times on Chemstrike, etc. But it's not like that. It's just like anybody else that gets featured on Campstrike Style, just like anybody else. It's not like he knows me specifically. It's not like that. It's just like how he knows everybody else, how he features on everybody else. But I'm not special. It's just that he features me because he likes my gameplays, and he features everyone else because he likes their gameplays as well. So my favorite I like to listen to dubstep, and I like to listen to rap like Drake. I can't think of rappers on top of my head, but I like to listen to rap and dubstep. But that's pretty much it, guys. That wraps up this week's Q&A. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Make sure you guys go ahead and leave down a random question down below in the comment section for next week's Q&A. And I'm Ghost619, and I'm out. Peace.